Hey guys, Matt from MaxBack.com here again with 10 ways to spot a counterfeit phone, and in this case, the HTC One. Alright, what we see here is an HTC One and an HTC One fake. Now the first way you can tell the difference between the fake and the real is by the look and feel of the device. The fake looks from a distance a lot like the HTC One. It's pretty convincing. Now this fake even has the HTC logo imprinted on the back, not to mention the Beats Audio logo and the FCC compliance logos and such. So in this case, just looking at it may not be the best indicator. Now when it comes to the real device, the look is supposed to be seamless. There's not supposed to be any seams in the aluminum body. The fake one absolutely feels like plastic, not aluminum. Although when you're looking at it, it kind of looks like it could be aluminum. Another way you can tell is by looking at the front buttons here. The real one only has two front buttons, a back button and a home button, whereas the counterfeit one actually has 3 buttons. As you can see, it looks a lot like the HTC One X buttons. Another thing you want to look at is the materials used to make the phone. As I said, the build of the HTC One is supposed to be a solid block of aluminum that was carved out. When it comes to the fake, the materials that are supposed to be the aluminum back are actually plastic. And this brings me to another point. The weight of the devices is very different. When you're holding the real HTC One, you feel like you're holding a pretty solid piece of metal, and it sits much heavier in your hand than the plastic one. The next way to tell is by looking at the cameras. Things you want to look out for are video quality, such as the frame rate and the resolution. As you can see, the one on the right is much slower. Much lower quality camera. The next way you can spot a fake is by listening to the speakers. When it comes to the real HTC One, one of the big selling points was the fact that it actually has stereo speakers on the front of the device and not the back. However, on the fake, the sound only comes out of the top speaker. I'm not even sure that the bottom speaker is a real speaker or if it's just holes just to make it look like there's a speaker there. Along with the absence of stereo, the sound on the fake doesn't get nearly as loud as the sound on the real HTC One. The next way to tell is through the version of the operating system that the phone is actually running. As you can see from the lock screens, they already look different. Now the real HTC One comes with a customized version of Android Jelly Bean. The fake only has a basic Android Jelly Bean build. Something that you'll also definitely notice is the language that comes on the device. If you reset this device, the language will change automatically to Chinese, whereas the real HTC One will automatically reset to English. Another way to spot the fake is by looking at the screen itself. The refresh rate and the resolution of the fake are nowhere near as good as the real HTC One screen. You'll also notice a difference in the speed of the device itself. The fake is quite slow, especially through Wi-Fi. I noticed that my iPhone 4, which is significantly older than the HTC One, is so much faster than this device. If this fake is what the HTC One actually was, HTC would have a lot of angry customers on their hands. The last way to spot a fake is, above all, know the product you're buying. Read up on it, check one out at your cell carrier, and just learn everything about the device that you're buying so that when you receive a fake by accident, you'll actually be able to recognize it. And there you have it guys, that was 10 ways to spot a counterfeit HTC One. If you liked the video, please comment below, subscribe to our channel for tech reviews on the latest gadgets, and sell your old gadgets to MaxBack.com when you upgrade to the new ones.